There's no better place to listen to. Haxtun Athletics, then Highway 6 Sports.com or the Podbean app. Thanks for tuning into this copyrighted Highway 6 Sports broadcast.
On us, Highway 6, with a crew you can trust in the stands. Fans are cheering loud, we're making history, making our town proud. Highway 6 Sports, we're live on the air, bringing highlights with passion to share. With the heartbeat of every game night, Highway 6 Sports, shining so
And welcome into Haxtun High School. I'm Bryce Bivens here with Todd Workman. We've got a good one again for you folks. The 5-4 Haxtun Fighting Bulldogs and the 4-2 Otis Bulldogs will take each other on today on January 13th. And let's see here what we got going on. Away, Otis is 1-0, and Haxtun is 1-3 at home. Points per game, Haxtun leads by just 1 point. It's 47, while Otis is 46. Rebounds per game, Otis leads 33 total, while Haxtun has 28. Assists per game, Otis leads with 12. As Haxtun has 10. And steals per game, 7.8 steals per game for Otis. Haxtun leads by just 1 with 8.7. And then blocks per game, Otis leads this one big time, as they've got height on the Bulldogs for sure, as on the Haxtun that is, 3.2, while Haxtun is at 1.6. Let's look at who's doing those things here, as there's a lot of familiar names on this. Let's look here first for the Otis Bulldogs. That's Grady Bechtel, 15.4 points per game. Grady also with 13.2 rebounds per game. Grady again here with 3.4 assists per game, and then Grady leads in blocks with 2.4. And then Mitchell Stivers with 2.4 steals per game. Now for your Haxtun Bulldogs, Chase Goddard leads in points per game with 16. Chase Goddard leads in rebounds with 9.3. Cannon Koberstein leads in assists with 2.6. Let's see, that is Chase Goddard leads in steals with 2.4. And on Max Preps, it says player number 12. Who's number 12, folks? We don't know. Blocks per game, player number 12, who doesn't exist on our lineup or in the world, if we're the Haxtun Fighting Bulldogs, is leading in blocks, Todd. Can you believe it?
I'll keep my eyes peeled for him tonight. Looks like for a big game out of number 12. Could use some blocks.
Oh, just the imaginary player that Haxtun has utilized in this. I'm just joking, folks. I'm guessing that's probably Aspen Starkeybaum, and he's number 11. Yeah, he's pretty tall, can jump out of the gym, probably one of them players. Probably leads in blocks for Haxtun. Or it also could be Colin Cohn. He's number 1, and he also can jump out of the gym, and he probably contests pretty heavily. It's going to be fun to see who that could potentially be. We do not know. Haxtun and Otis both against common opponents are 2-0. Looks like Fleming and Prairie are the two common opponents for these teams. Like we mentioned, Haxtun 1-3 at home. Otis 1-0 away. And with 3 minutes on the pregame clock, we'd like to thank you for listening to our Wilson's Repair pregame show. We'll be back here with our starting lineup, sponsored by Kurtzers.
Hi, I'm Billy Kurtzer, owner of Plains Perspective Media. Every moment has a story, and I'm here to help you remember yours. I offer photography for seniors, families, couples, and more. Natural, relaxed sessions that feel like you. Got an idea or a location you love? Just reach out. I'm always excited to bring new visions to life. Contact me to book your session today.
Go to Facebook, search Plains Perspective Media. Contact Zoe, the official Highway 6 Sports photographer, to get your pictures done right.
Looking to tackle that big project or simply duty construction machines for contractors to handy lawn and garden tools for weekend warriors, renting has never been easier. We're a family-owned business located just 4 miles south of Haxtun on Highway 59, offering you friendly service and a hassle-free process. Give us a call today at 970-854-2145. Remember, at 5-Star Rentals, service meets reliability.
Market declines, inflation, political turmoil. Today's headlines can be scary. Hi, I'm Mackenzie Bivens, Edward Jones Associate Financial Advisor, and Charlene Riemenschneider Financial Advisor. We'll work with you to help you understand the impact of short-term events and how to prepare for the long term. We provide the tools for a reasoned, disciplined approach to investing. Don't let the headlines derail your long-term financial plan. Call us today at 308-345-6730 to schedule an appointment. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Haxtun High School basketball. Do you know what time it is? Do you know what time it is? Oh, baby. Oh, honey. Do you know what time it is? It's time for Haxtun High School basketball. Haxtun High School basketball.
Welcome back to Haxtun. I'm Bryce Pitcher with Todd Workman. We are going to have your starting lineups here for you. Sponsored by Kurtzer's. We'll start here with the Otis Bulldogs. Let's start here with number 2, a senior, that's Stivers. Number 5, a senior, that's Hornick. Number 11, that's a senior, that's Bechtel. Number 30, a senior, Demers. And number 32, a junior, that's Klinsman. And for the Haxtun fight, the Bulldogs. Number 0, he's a junior, Madden Larson. Number 1, he's a senior, Colin Cone. Number 3, he's a senior, Kanan Koberstein. Number 5, he's a senior, Jackson Schramm. And number 10, a senior, Chase Goddard. Those are your starting lineups, sponsored by Kurtzer's. And my goodness, Todd, look at the height on this Otis basketball squad.
They're big boys.
They,
We're pretty well put together.
yep, Grady Bechtel going to be the tallest player on the court here for either team. In the past, Otis has pressed like crazy against Haxtun. Otis has also won the last 2 for sure, maybe more, against this crew. Senior heavy lineup for both teams. Otis wins the tip, and that will be Stivers with the ball. Stivers over here to Hornick. Hornick, far side corner to Bechtel. Bechtel inside, number 30, that's Demers. Puts up a 10-footer, no good. Rebound, Jackson Schramm. Jackson Schramm, first rebound of the game for either team, as Goddard throws it away into the hands of Hornick. Hornick will bring it up here against the entire Haxtun team. Drives into the paint. Now, I suppose, pivoting. Gives it up to Bechtel. Bechtel drives, now cross-court pass over to Klinsman. Klinsman, reverse layup, up and good.
Strong move there by Klinsman.
Haxtun trying to break this zone pressure from Otis. Koberstein with the ball. They break it. Koberstein over to Cone. Cone has it on the far side wing. Cone Back to the top of the key to Larson. Larson near side to Jackson Schramm. Jackson dribble hand off to that is Larson looking inside. That's Koberstein for Goddard. They don't give it to him. A kick ball here from Klinsman. And Haxtun will reset under their own basket.
Looks like they're going to keep a body on Chase. They're kind of following him around and keeping a body on him. They're not letting him run through the lane.
Well, in this zone, Chase Goddard staying at the free throw line. A 5-second call on Haxtun on the out-of-bounds under. So a couple errors from Haxtun right away in this one. The thrown away pass from Chase Goddard, and then a 5-second call on the baseline. That gives Otis the chance here to increase their lead. Far side wing, that's Hornig. Hornig guarded by Larson. Hornig now over to Stivers. Stivers inside here to Klinsman. Klinsman backing down his defender, that's Cone. Kick it back out to Stivers. Stivers guarded by Koberstein, gets a screen. Haxtun, they switch on the screen, and now Grady Bechtel has it, driving against Goddard. Scoop shot, no good. Rebound, Colin Cone. That was a heck of an attempt from Bechtel there on that scoop shot. He's got a wingspan. Longer wingspan than the defenders. He put it up and under and no good. Here is Goddard from the free throw line, puts it up and good. So we mentioned it. Goddard getting heavily defended by Otis, and rightfully so, the leading scorer for Haxtun. 2-2 current score here in Haxtun. 6 minutes and 5 seconds as Bechtel kick out three from Hornig. It's up, rattles around, bounces off, no good. Hornig gets his own rebound, drives in the paint, double team, kick out to Bechtel. Bechtel directing traffic with his head. Nods for Klinsman. Gets it over to Stivers. Stivers three, no good. A rebound, Jackson Schramm. He pulls down his second rebound of the game. Schramm into Goddard. Goddard, layup from the baseline. Haxtun takes the lead.
Good take. Chase there. Had a step on him and took it to the hole. It's a good move. The Chase is best when he's going to the rim.
I agree. Bulldogs attacks in a man-to-man pressure. Here as Hornig has the ball far side wing. Gets it to Stivers. Inside to Klinsman. Klinsman backing down Cone. Now this ball from Klinsman tipped away by Bechtel. And Bechtel going to get a shot blocked by Colin Cone. Haxtun comes up with the ball here. And Larson will do a little hesitation dribble. Gets to the corner. That's to Koberstein. Back to Larson. Top of the key. Over to the near side to Schramm. Now to Cone. Cone top of the key. Back to Larson. Guarded by Stivers. Looks like they're trying to get it into Goddard. Can't find him. Hornig, good defense. Cone, near side wing. Cross-court pass over to Koberstein. Back to the top of the key to Larson. Larson drives in the paint. Larson gets his ball tipped away. That was by number 30. That's Demers. Lob pass up to, that is Hornig. Kicked out of bounds by Goddard, and Otis will retain the ball. Carter Locke and Corbin Anderson come in. Out come Schramm and Koberstein.
Good hustle there by Kanan. Getting back, too.
Good defensive game played so far. Haxtun leads by 2. That's Hornig. Goes under the hoop. And that was a baseline cut. And it hit, looks like the Bulldogs tipped away. It hit the backboard. They thought about maybe calling it out of bounds, but they didn't. I don't know exactly if that would be out of bounds. You know, Todd, that's kind of a weird one.
Looked like it hit the backside of the backboard. I don't know.
Cone. Back to the top of the key to Locke. Locke to Goddard. Goddard far side corner to, that is Larson. Larson inside to the short porch to Anderson. Kick out to Cone. Drives in the paint. Puts up a gritty shot. Gets his own rebound after the miss. Kick out to Larson. Larson for 3. Too strong. And a rebound goes in the hand of Grady Bechtel. Bechtel pulls down his first rebound of the matchup. Stivers over to Hornig. Far side corner. Lob, that is a bounce pass into Bechtel. Bounce. That is a bank shot attempt, no good. Rebound, Corbin Anderson. His first of the game.
Holding him to one shot, not giving him another look at it. So, 3-pointer by Chase. Good look at it, just didn't fall.
And Hornig gets the full court pass. He'll put up a shot, and Hornig will get fouled by Goddard. Goddard retreating after the missed 3-pointer.
I hate seeing pick up a foul like that. That's a tough one.
See a couple substitutions for Otis after this free throw from Hornig. Haxtun leads 4-2 with 3.5 minutes remaining here in the first. Been a good defensive game so far. Hornig misses the first free throw. We knew this one was going to be a good one. Even last year, I could have anticipated this being a really good matchup just because the Haxtun Bulldogs and the Otis Bulldogs have matched up. Otis has actually matched up better in the past.
I'm doing a horrible job keeping stats.
Hornig missed his second free throw. Entry pass into Colin Kona into the paint. No good. A rebound. Anderson. Mark Bornoff called him the trash man last time he was on.
He is. He gets
And
in there, gets after it.
picks up all the trash. And that what he means by that is sometimes trash points. Well, they count the same, Todd, as normal points. 6-2 current score here in Haxton. Bulldogs lead. Number 22, that's Price, has the ball at the top of the key. Gets it over to Stivers. Down near side wing, that is number 21, Grayson Bechtel. And a kick ball by Haxton on the bounce pass into Grady Bechtel. So that violation will put the Otis under their own hoop. 2 minutes and 55 seconds. Low scoring first quarter. As the lob pass tipped away by Carterlock, but regathered by Bechtel. That's Grady. Grady back over to Grayson. Grayson going to set this up and gets it near side to Stivers. Stivers to the corner. That is number 22. That's Price. Price back to Stivers. Top of the key. Over to Grayson Bechtel. Bechtel guarded by, that is Schramm. It's inside to Grady. Grady faces up from 10 feet. Backdoor pass into Price. And a great backdoor action from the Otis Bulldogs.
Yep, that was a good pass, good play. Kind of caught Haxton sleeping there. Backdoor play.
And so Haxton leads by 2. They want a timeout. That's Otis. We'll take one as well. We'll be right back here on Highway 6 Sports.
At Hoffmeister Insurance, we've got your back with tailored crop insurance that protects
Who else
your
scored for
livelihood.
us?
Our experienced agents take the time to understand your needs, crafting the perfect policy
Price with one,
to keep your
Klinsmann
farm
with
secure.
one.
From hail to drought, we're here to help you weather any storm. Ready for peace of mind? Call Hoffmeister Insurance, 970-774-6600 for your personalized consultation today. Hoffmeister Insurance, protecting your harvest season after season.
Well, back in here to Haxton basketball. Otis in a full court zone press. Haxton breaks it. Corbin Anderson in the near side wing gets it back to the top of the key to Larson. Larson dribbles into the paint, kick out to Schramm. Schramm dribble, I suppose he dribbles into the paint, kick out to Cone, and now Cone going to get back to Schramm. Schramm against the zone, gives it to Larson, near side wing. Larson looking for somebody as he gets it back to Locke. Locke back to Larson. Short porch into Anderson. Anderson cross-court pass to Schramm. Schramm for 3. It's up. That one's short. No good. Rebound Hornig. Hornig pulls down his second rebound of the game. 1 minute and 52 seconds left here in this low-scoring affair. 10 total points. Backdoor action here to Price. Price kicks it out to Bechtel. Grady for 3. It's no good. A rebound to Larson. And Larson going to get this one tipped out of his hand by Grayson Bechtel. And I suppose Larson, well, they're going to say it's out on Larson now. And so now they're going to give it to Stivers. Stivers, lob pass in here to Bechtel. That's Grady. Grady kick back out to Stivers, near side wing for 3. I guess at the three-point line. He didn't shoot it. Now back to Stivers. Stivers looking inside, gets it to Grady. Grady backing down his defender. That's Anderson. Puts up a shot, fading away from 10 feet. It's good. Grady with his first points of the game. Cone in the full court, breaks the press. Hornig, I suppose, puts the pressure on him, and they're going to say goaltending after the shot attempt from Larson.
Good take by Corbin there.
Yep, it was off the backboard. And once that ball hits the backboard, you cannot slap the backboard. It was goaltending. And so Otis, trailing by 2, has it. Stivers gives it up to Bechtel. Bechtel back to Stivers. Stivers inside now to Grady Bechtel. Kick out. That is the Price for 3. It's good. Otis takes the lead by 1. Here in this first quarter, 54 seconds. Schramm near side line. Double team. Gets it over to Anderson. Anderson dump down pass to Locke. Locke spin move blocked by Bechtel. Stivers comes up with the loose ball with 42 seconds left in the first. Over to Price, near side wing to Bechtel. Bechtel inside to Grady, stolen away by Haxton. Larson with the ball here, dribbles past the timeline, drives into the free throw line, puts it up. This one's short, rebound Stivers. Stivers pulls down his first rebound of the game, dribbles past a couple defenders. Now far side wing, gets it to Grady. Bechtel. Bechtel ball over his head, trying to direct traffic. Potentially Price wanted it, but Grady said, let's take the last shot. Out goes Hornig, where he'll be at half court. Hornig wants a screen from Bechtel. Doesn't use it. Now Hornig out to Grayson Bechtel. Bechtel from the block, far side block, gives it over to Hornig, puts up a shot. It's good with 4 seconds left. Schramm, lob pass up to Anderson. Anderson gets this ball off, and it's good! Oh, my goodness! From half court, ties the game.
You call that garbage or no?
Well, you'd have to ask Mark Bornoff. The trash man responds with
Yes,
a
he
heck
did.
of a point.
Good shot.
From half court to tie it up at the end of the first. Momentum with Haxtun after that one. We'll take a minute break along with you, folks. That was awesome. Here in Haxtun, we've got ourselves a heck of a game. And if you're listening on Highway6sports.com or the Podbean app, also remember you can tune in to YouTube and watch and listen all at once. It's all integrated live for you. I'd like to thank our family sponsors, Rich and Dina Girk, David and Alicia Schramm, Joe and Michelle Bivens, John and Cindy Chapdelaine, Austin and Valerie Wilson, Jess and Kevin Beck, Pastor Tim and Alyssa Hahn, Brian and Sammy Starkey-Baum, Kathy and Curly Starkey-Baum, Kelly and Sarah Michael, Sean and Christy Philp, Todd and Becky Workman, Cole and Candy Fix, Brian and Michelle Locke, and Todd. My face is red completely with excitement after that shot. My goodness.
That was a pretty fun quarter, actually. But your face might be hot because it's hot in here, or red because it's hot in here, too.
Yeah, it is.
That was a fun quarter, though.
Steaming red. Yeah, 11-11 at the beginning of this second quarter. Haxtun will have the ball on the sideline. And we'll see how they use that momentum. Otis thought they were going to go into the break with a 3-point lead. And, well, Corbin Anderson said no way. Near side wing, that is Koberstein. Gets it inside to Aspen Starkey-Baum. Kick back out here to Corbin. Corbin out to Koberstein. Koberstein, a floater on the baseline. Puts it up and in. That's Koberstein. That's a heck of a shot. You don't have a backboard to rely on.
Good take by Kanan.
As looks like Hornig, top of the key, drives all the way into the paint, puts it up and in. Hornig gets his first points of the game. Bulldogs still trying to break this full court pressure. Aspen Starkey-Baum just passes half court. Smartly doesn't give it to a person in the backcourt. Anderson throws it away right into the hands of Klinsman. Haven't seen Klinsman since the beginning of the first quarter. He's back in the ballgame. Bechtel gives it up to Hornig. Hornig drives into the paint, gives it up to Klinsman. Klinsman now out to Demers for three. This one rattles out, no good. A rebound, Koberstein. Koberstein breaks the press, gets to Larson. Larson barely gets this one as it was tipped by Demers. Over to Goddard. Goddard for three, far side corner. Rattles around, you betcha. From Goddard. And what a back-and-forth offensive matchup now. It was a defensive matchup before that three-point shot from Anderson. Now we've seen a bunch of points. Bechtel in the paint, puts it up. This one rattles out, no good. A rebound into Chase Goddard. Goddard over to Larson. Larson dribbles behind his back, still in the backcourt, gets it into the front court over to Koberstein. Koberstein pump fakes one way, now gives it back to Larson at the top of the key. Larson bounce pass over to Aspen Starkey-Baum. Starkey-Baum back over to Koberstein. Koberstein dribbles around the perimeter over to Goddard. Pump fakes the three, now over to Anderson. Anderson dribbles it off his foot over to Aspen Starkey-Baum. Starkey-Baum in the right place, right time, I would say, as Corbin Anderson now around the perimeter over to Koberstein. Koberstein for three, far side wing, it's up. This one's no good. A rebound still loose. Anderson under the basket, and there's Trashman again.
Yeah, we'll call that a good basket. Picked up the garbage and turned it into points. Good job,
My
Corbin.
goodness. 20-13 is your current score here in Haxtun as a three-point shot on its way from Demers, no good. A rebound by Bechtel puts it up, no good. And Corbin Anderson comes up with the third rebound on that possession. Koberstein, dead in the backcourt. Gets it back up to Anderson. Anderson over to Goddard. Goddard from the baseline puts up a shot. This one rattles around, no good. Rebound, Corbin puts it up. That one too strong, Corbin.
Oh, they're good play by Corbin.
Man, that one was almost too easy. Klinsman on the block, guarded by Goddard. Drives around Goddard and a foul on the floor. Let's see who they call this one on. They call that on Goddard.
It's
So
his
not
second.
who you wanted to see that on.
No, it's his second.
Cone comes back in. Goddard comes out. Starkey-Baum comes out. In comes Schramm. Price comes in for Otis. Out goes Grady Bechtel. Hornig comes out, and in comes Stivers for Otis. 18-13 your current score here in Haxtun. Price, little scoop shot from 10 feet, up and good. Price has 4 points now in this matchup. Larson dribbling around here in the backcourt, guarded by Stivers here in the zone press as they get it into the near side corner to, that is Schramm. He loses it. Got it. That is Cone comes up with it. Cone over to Larson. Larson to the rim. No good. Anderson with the rebound. Holy smokes. Out to Koberstein. Now around to Schramm. Schramm back to Koberstein, top of the key. Anderson making this play possible. Shot put up no good. Stivers with the rebound. Stivers pulls down his second. Stivers up to Demers. Demers loses the ball, and he steps out of bounds.
Tell you what, we had Reagan first game in the boards. Had a tremendous game. First game. Corbin's doing the same exact thing in this game. He's all over the boards.
Corbin's got 6 total rebounds in this game. There's 4.5 minutes still left in the second quarter. Koberstein against this zone press, a 1-2-2 zone press. Cone back to Koberstein. They get it to the middle to Cone. Good job beating that press. Now kick out to Corbin Anderson. Corbin Anderson, far side corner, as they bring it back around the perimeter all the way to, that's Larson. Larson's going to get a screen from Anderson. Larson wants to dump down pass it to Anderson. They don't get it. Instead, a kick out 3 to Cone. He missed it, and Price steps out of bounds. Price pleading his case that it was tipped, and so he's trying to tell Grady Bechtel that's why I went after it, because Grady was like, why'd you even touch it?
Yeah, it was tipped, too. Price was right.
Price was right. Thank you, Bob. That is Grayson Bechtel. Gets a full court heave, and he puts it up the shot, and Grady Bechtel with the rebound. And then Price gets that missed shot, and he's going to go line after a missed shot, but he's fouled. That foul going to be on Anderson. See exactly what happened here. We're looking at the replay. Bechtel put up a shot on like it was a jump ball, and he missed it, and Price was just in the right place and got fouled from behind. His first shot up, no good. Or that is good, that is. On the first free throw attempt from Price. Just a 2-point game here in Haxtun. Both of these Bulldogs team playing really good offense and defense. It's been a fun one so far as Price makes the second. Just a 1-point game, 18-17. Colin Cone going to get this ball stolen away by Price. Price to the rim, gives it up to Grayson Bechtel. Bechtel's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 after he misses the layup. And man.
Well, Bryce, the Haxtun Bulldogs better figure out the press.
Yep. Well,
and in a hurry.
They've had it figured out all the way up to this point. And in a 1-2-2 press, the middle is the most vulnerable. You know, if you can get these guys spread out wide and have a guy, either a back flasher, come up and that's undetected, or one of the front guys fly across the middle of the court, you can usually get in front of a defender. And in these last 2 possessions, we've lacked that middle guy presence being undetected. That is, Bechtel makes both free throws, and Otis takes the lead, 18-19. Cone gets it up to Koberstein. Koberstein dump down pass to Schramm, off the glass and good. Haxtun retakes the lead, 20-19, with 3 minutes and 22 seconds left in the second period. Stivers going to get this ball tipped away, and the ball's still loose. Koberstein, great defense. Anderson over to Schramm, near side wing. Schramm back to Larson, top of the key. Larson over to Koberstein. Koberstein 3 from far side corner. You betcha. 23-19. Current score here in Haxtun. Koberstein's got 5 in this ballgame. Near side wing, that's number 15, Kendrick. First time saying his name in this matchup. Kendrick looks to try to get it in, and now Price gets it inside to Bechtel. Price rows a backdoor action. Bechtel, little fader action from 10 feet.
Not a lot you can do
Grady.
about that.
That's
back him down and got a little baby hook shot there.
That's a heck of a shot. Larson dribbles behind his back, gets it out to Koberstein. Koberstein over to Cone. Now back to Koberstein, top of the key. Koberstein gets the ball to the right-hand side of the court. They're going to get a screen here from Anderson. Larson uses it, shoots a deep 2. Anderson gets the rebound, puts up a shot, and they're going to say jump ball on the second rebound attempt. So Corbin Anderson pulled down his 7th rebound, missed the shot.
Grinding it under there. Good job, Corbin.
Man. The possession arrow going to go in favor of the Otis Bulldogs. Just a 2-point game. Haxtun leads by 2. That kind of a funny stat here. Haxtun has 4 losses, but Haxtun has not lost to a team in Colorado that's under 3A. So Haxtun trying to keep that from happening in this one. Haxtun has not lost to a 2A or 1A team yet. Grady Bechtel backs down his defender.
Good move.
It's going to be a guy that you have to watch out for in the rest of the game.
Yes.
In the half court, or I suppose in the full court, near half court, Koberstein takes a plunge to the hardwood. They're going to call a foul here on Otis. That's going to slow down the game just a little bit here. Some substitutions come in. Looks like Otis gets their starters back in the game. Maybe Stivers has come out.
Price had a pretty good run there for the Otis Bulldogs. He played well there.
Really good backdoor action. Price, good awareness. Koberstein, 3-pointer, too strong. Corbin Anderson gets the rebound. Over to Schramm. Schramm, high-arcing shot. Banks it home. Jackson Schramm's got 4. Corbin Anderson with 8 total rebounds so far in this one. Grady Stivers loses it off his foot. Kanan gets the rebound, gets it over here to, that is Cone. Cone trying to beat the press, and Cone now does not necessarily have numbers instead, so he gets it out to Schramm. This ball stolen away by Stivers. Stivers off the backboard and in. 25 all here in Haxtun, and Otis wants a timeout. My goodness. We have seen, maybe we're in the making of another classic. This Haxtun Bulldog team just went into overtime against Prairie. Very, very good. What I heard at the time, Todd, they were the number 2 seed in 1A. And now this early in the season, when there's 20-plus games played before regionals, the stats and the rankings are kind of skewed a little bit. But when you play that NJC tournament, when you're Prairie, and you've played all these 2A/3A teams at NJC Holiday Tournament, I think Prairie's a really good team. And so Haxtun went into Prairie's home court where we really don't play that well. And, take them to overtime and then eventually win the game. It's been a really fun one here, and I think, that one might have been a classic in some people's eyes. I think we got to earn the making of another one.
Well, it's certainly pointed that way, and right now the Haxtun Bulldogs have got to get an answer for Bechtel. He's scoring at will right now, and they've got to get something done. And Chase has been setting with 2 fouls. You need him to get back in the game, get the flow. We need Madden Larson. He's 0 for 6, I think, from the floor, 0 for 7. Got to get him rolling, too. He's had some good looks. They're just not going, so got to get him rolling, too, here.
So the Haxtun Bulldogs will try to beat this 1-2-2 zone press of Otis. They do. They get into the half court right away on the first pass. That's to Anderson. Anderson gets it to Cone. Cone going to travel.
I didn't see that.
Yep.
Did he?
I think maybe there was a backcourt violation. I don't think he got both feet in the front court.
Well, I would agree with that.
So it works out. All even. As we are all even here in Haxtun, 25 all. Grady Bechtel receives a pass here from Hornig, puts up a runner, no good. This ball tipped out of his hands from an attempted rebound, goes out of bounds instead. Bechtel he was so wide open, he didn't even know it.
Yeah. You really want to see, I'm sure Coach Steebs, you really want to see Haxtun go get that loose ball. They kind of stood around there. You really need to get those loose possessions like that.
I agree. Larson gets it over to Cone. Cone breaks the pressure, and Demir's going to tip this one out of bounds. Good defense from Otis. 30 seconds left. We're all square at 25. Dump down pass into Anderson at the free throw line. Kick out here to, that is Cone. He puts up a shot, no good. And rebound on Anderson, and Anderson got his arm tied up. And so he's going to, I believe, his second foul. And gosh, just let go.
He's hustling, scrapping. I mean, pretty good quarter and a half there for Corbin. He played really well.
25 all with 20 seconds left here in the second quarter. Haxtun versus Otis here on January 13th. It's been a fun one. Bechtel gets it into Grady Bechtel. Bechtel over to Klinsman. Klinsman under the hoop. No good. A rebound. Cone. Cone here with 6 seconds left. Throws it away into Grayson Bechtel's hand. A runner from the free throw line. No good. 2 seconds left. Larson. See if he can do it again. Larson from the free throw line loses it off his knee. And that will be the end of the second quarter.
Right back where we started.
Wow. This has been fun. We've had a lot of fun in this boys matchup so far. 25-0. We'll be back with our Wilson's Repair halftime show, but we got to remind you, folks, if you're not familiar with our broadcast, if you're just tuning in for the first time, we will start a new live stream on the Podbean app on Highway 6 Sports. If you're watching on YouTube, just stay where you're at. You don't need to move a muscle. We will integrate it live when we're back. We'll be back here on Highway 6 Sports.
At the First National Bank of Fleming, we're proud to be family-owned and rooted in agriculture just like you. Enjoy free checking with e-statements and earn more with great CD and savings rates. Locally trusted and here for generations. First National Bank of Fleming, where community grows. Member FDIC.
Hey folks, this is Deanna with Haxtun Communications, your hometown phone and internet provider. Depending upon your location, we have fiber, DSL, and wireless internet for the rural areas. We service Haxtun, Fleming, Crook, and their surrounding areas. New customers and returning customers, mention you heard this ad and get up to 50% off your first year's internet service with us. Terms do apply, so call now, 970-774-7611 today. Go Bulldogs!
Building something special in Haxtun? Haxtun Building Center is your go-to for all your construction needs. From lumber to tools, we're the one-stop shop with everything to get the job done right. Our team is dedicated to exceptional service, offering expert advice and quality products. We're proud to support our community, helping you build not just projects, but a bigger future for Haxtun. Choose local. Stop by Haxtun Building Center or call us at 970-774-7655. Let's build something together.
Hey Bulldog Nation, it's that time of year again for sports, school spirit, and cheering on our hometown teams. From the first whistle to the final buzzer, your friends at Haxtun Credit Union are rooting for you. Good luck in all your activities from the courts to the classroom. Stay local with Haxtun Credit Union, home of the Bulldog checking.
At Hoffmeister Insurance, we've got your back with tailored crop insurance that protects your livelihood. Our experienced agents take the time to understand your needs, crafting the perfect policy to keep your farm secure. From hail to drought, we're here to help you weather any storm. Ready for peace of mind? Call Hoffmeister Insurance, 970-774-6600 for your personalized consultation today. Hoffmeister Insurance, protecting your harvest season after season. Ready to buy, sell, or invest in Haxtun, Colorado? Trust Canode Realty and Auction, LLC. Led by Haxtun Athletics sponsors Laura and Tyler Canode, our team delivers expert real estate and auction services with unmatched local knowledge. From cozy homes to sprawling ranches, we've got you covered. Call 970-774-4500 today. Canode Realty and Auction, your Haxtun home starts here. You may be wondering, where have I heard the term Koberstein Farms Angus LLC?
Larson's pitch is going to be in for strike three, and there it is. That is a Koberstein Farms Angus LLC strikeout.
Or maybe from...
And just like that, Bulldogs on the board again. That's a Coberstein Farms Angus LLC touchdown.
Wherever you've heard it on this broadcast multiple times throughout the year. That's because Coberstein Farms Angus LLC sponsors all the big plays on Highway 6 Sports. Thank you, Coberstein Farms Angus.
Oh, here at Coberstein Farms Angus LLC, we got everything an old country boy needs. From cattle down to every single bull and heifer you can see. Coberstein Farms Angus LLC. Yeah.
Visit kfangusllc.com.
Halftime show. Wilson's Repair. Let's go. The halftime show. Stat analysis. Point totals.
Well, welcome back here at the Haxtun. We're tied up 25 all here in Haxtun. We've had a heck of a game. Fun to watch, fun to call. We saw a half-court shot from Corbin Anderson at the end of the first fall. And if you're wanting to go back and rewatch that, you can do that on YouTube. Go back and watch that, kind of see how that played out. It's a really fun sequence. And I'd imagine maybe I might have screamed too hard, Todd, that might have blown out the eardrums of our viewers. So I do apologize if that did happen.
Only if they had headphones in, probably.
Probably true. If you had the in-ear headphones that you have to physically stick in your ear, I do apologize. As it was probably, your ears are probably still rattling. That was a fun sequence. Let's get into the Wilson's Repair halftime show. Let's start with the Otis Bulldogs. Stivers with a couple rebounds. Hornig with 2 points and 2 rebounds. Grady Bechtel has 6 points and a rebound. Price with 4 points, or 5 points it is. He has a free throw in there. Klinsman has 2 points. That is for Otis. Now let's look over here at the Haxtun Fighting Bulldogs. Madden Larson with 2 points. Colin Cohn with 3 rebounds. Kanan Coberstein has 5 points and a rebound. Jackson Schramm has 4 points and 2 rebounds. Chase Goddard with 7 points and 1 rebound. And he's in, well, I would say first half foul trouble. He's not in foul trouble anymore now that we've entered into the second half. He has 2 fouls. And Corbin Anderson also with 2 fouls has 7 total points and 8 rebounds in this one. So a heck of a game from Corbin on the boards, and he's tied for the leading scorer of the game for either team. Fun game to watch.
Solid first half by Corbin. Probably one of the better halves I've seen him play. Probably in the whole time he's played in high school, I would say.
Yeah,
really good half.
Corbin had player of the game earlier this season in just the second game of the year. I believe it was against a Nebraska team, Grant, which would be Perkins County. And for the same reason. I mean, just getting boards and putting them back and just being, I suppose, just a heck of a team player. Seems like that's been the way it's gone. And it's been fun to watch. This game especially has been fun to watch. 25 all. And it's kind of gone both ways. Haxtun takes a lead. Otis has taken a few leads. We'll see who takes the final lead here coming up next on Highway 6 Sports. Minute 58 on the clock. We'll be back after this.
Kurtzers invites you to come check out the Walker Model R. The Walker Model R is perfect for any homeowner looking for the Walker mower cut with maneuverability at a residential price. The Walker Model R comes with a 42, 48, or 54-inch tilt-up deck for easy maintenance. Come to Kurtzers and request a test drive today. Kurtzers is your local source for Walker mowers, located 3 miles east of Haxtun on Highway 6. Count on Walker mowers for fast, easy, beautiful mowing.
This holiday season, Main Street Graphics is calling the winning play for custom style. Whether you're cheering under Friday night lights or cozying up by the fire, we've got your gear. Embroidery, screen printing, vinyl, and more. From festive hoodies and team spirit gear, we'll help you wrap up the perfect gift. Located at 804 West Main in Sterling, we're your local MVP for custom apparel, Main Street Graphics, custom gear, hometown cheer.
At Points West Community Bank, we're all about you, our neighbors, friends, and dreamers. We're here to fuel your financial journey with personalized banking that puts your goals first. From home loans to checking accounts, we offer tailored solutions with a smile. Plus, we proudly sponsor local events and support new projects to keep our community thriving. Your success is our mission. Points West Community Bank, where community and banking connect. Member FDIC.
You're listening to Highway 6 Sports. Haxton's most trusted broadcast.
Welcome back here to Haxton. Haxton Bulldogs have the ball out of the break. Larson drives into the paint. Kick out here to Koberstein. Koberstein back to Larson. Larson for three. This one in for Larson. Right where they left off. Hot from the offensive side. Hornick now with it. Back to Stivers. Bulldogs in a little bit of a press of their own. And let's see, they get into Grady Bechtel, and that is going to be a foul on Schramm. Schramm getting a little too overzealous there on a steal attempt and potentially grabbed the arm of Bechtel. So now Otis lines up in a 4-low set. Entry pass gets into Bechtel. Bechtel backdoor action to Hornig. Man, does Otis like that backdoor action.
Yeah, they do.
It works majority of the time. Maybe a foul on that one didn't get called. Larson all the way to the rack. Too short. Gets his own rebound. Kick out to Goddard. That is a three. This one's short. Larson again under the rim. Puts it up and in. Larson with a couple great rebounds for Haxton. Makes the score 30-25 Haxton.
Well, that's what Bulldogs needed, to get Larson roll a little bit. See if we can get Chase Goddard warmed up here, too.
Demir's far side wing for the three. That's his first points of the game. So Otis not going away. It's 28-30. Haxton dribbles the ball out of bounds. That is Koberstein against Bechtel. Koberstein pleading his case. Maybe he was bumped out of bounds. Not too sure what the verbiage is. Just speculating up here in the crow's nest. Stivers. Over to Hornick. Hornick, near side wing. Dribbles to the top of the key. Guarded by Larson. Gets it over to Stivers. Stolen away by Koberstein. Up to the rim. Pump fake. No good on the shot. Larson makes the shot on the rebound, and he's fouled.
That'll be 7 quick points out of Larson.
Wow. Larson had 2 points at the break, and now he has 9.
Yep, 7 quick ones. Just what they needed.
32-28, Haxton leads. And Larson is at the line to shoot one free throw. Larson, his free throw, his and one attempt, no good. And Goddard, man, he's got to be careful there. Tried to go behind Hornig and tip it away, but Hornig instead pulls his third rebound up, goes the length of the court, puts up a shot, no good. A rebound attempt from Price, and he puts up a shot. That's also no good, but then Hornig gets the rebound again. Inside to Bechtel. Bechtel missed the shot. And I suppose it'd be about the same situation where Bechtel slaps down at the ball, gets his first foul. That's Grady.
I think that was kind of a frustration foul. He probably thought he should have made that. And you know that Coach Steve's got Chase guarding Bechtel too with 2 fouls, so be something to watch.
Koberstein up the sideline. Hair on fire. Gives it up to Goddard. Goddard gets his shot altered there by Grayson Bechtel. And now Grady Bechtel bringing the ball up the court. Inside to Price. Price, no backboard needed. Finger roll at the rim. Puts it up and in. Price has 7. Larson up the court as fast as he can go. Reverse layup. Oh, no good. And Grady Bechtel comes up with his second rebound in this one. Far side wing, that is Grayson Bechtel. Drives baseline, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound, that's the third rebound from Larson, all in this half. Larson, kick up to Goddard. Goddard, 2 on 3. He's outnumbered, drives in the paint anyways, loses the ball, goes under his legs. This ball stolen away by Price. Man, almost came up successful, but just one too many defenders, in my opinion. Price over to Hornig. Hornig guarded by Larson. Hornig drives into the paint, off the backboard, and good. Hornig's got 4. 32 all. We're all squared up again here in this one. Full court pressure here again from Otis. Koberstein in the far side wing has the ball. Gives it up to Larson, top of the key. That is Cone, actually. Cone dribbling around. He's actually pretty open. Doesn't take a lane. Instead gives it to Larson, near side corner. Inside to Goddard. Goddard pump fake, up and under move from the 5 foot in the paint. Up and in for Goddard.
Good shot by Chase. He's kind of had a hard time getting the flow of the game tonight.
Yep.
Maybe it'll start coming to him here.
Price spin moves, puts up a shot from 17 feet, no good. Rebound Hornig. Hornig, his 5th rebound, drives in the paint from 10 feet, and he traveled.
Jumped up and down. That's a travel.
He can't believe it.
Better believe that.
Thank you, Dion. Larson, double team, gets it up to Cone. They break the press, gives it up to Goddard. Goddard drives the free throw line, kick out into the near side block to Anderson. Anderson back to the top of the key, over to Cone. This ball was tipped, but Cone in the right spot. Cone over to Larson, top of the key now. Going to get a screen from Anderson against this zone. Carter Locke has it now in the corner. Carter Locke gets it stolen away by Grady Bechtel. Bechtel now dribbling up the court. Hesitation step over to Grayson Bechtel for 3. It's good! And the Otis Bulldogs take the lead, 35-34. Larson dribbles it off of Grayson Bechtel's foot. Haxtun will reset here. That was Grayson's first points of the game. Kendrick will come in here for Grady Bechtel. And Todd, you seem to be frustrated with maybe they had administered the ball and then they reset.
Yes, they did.
And let Grady come out of the game.
Yeah, I think the Otis coach was hollering sub, and he didn't have anybody picked out yet. So
Larson drives in the paint. Kick out here to Cone. Cone far side corner, drives to the far side elbow. Now kick out to the far side corner to Larson for 3. No good. A rebound goes into Grayson Bechtel's hand, his first of the game. Grayson still standing with the ball. He had no dribble. Gives up to Hornig. Hornig near side wing. Hornig gets a screen. Drives into the paint from 10 feet. Gets blocked by Larson. Larson. Let's see. Hornig potentially fouls Goddard, no call. That's what the Haxtun fans are going crazy about. Haxtun retains possession here, down 1. 35-34, Otis leads. Colin Cone backing down his defender. That is Klinsman on the far side corner. Gets it over to Locke. Locke top of the key to Goddard. Goddard drives in the paint. Free throw line. 15-footer up and no good. A rebound to Anderson. Anderson maybe got fouled there at 2 by Klinsman. That's Anderson, gives up to Larson. Loose ball. Ball's on the ground. And Grayson Bechtel comes up with it somehow, some way. Gives it up to Price. Price here does not have numbers. Drives in the paint. Kick out here to Kendrick for 3. No good. A rebound. Larson. Larson has 4 rebounds in this third quarter, that is. Gives it up to Anderson. Anderson off the glass. No good, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line, and he'll shoot 2. This foul going to be against Kendrick, his first.
Kind of helter-skelter there for about a minute and a half.
Helter-skelter is the best and most accurate word that we can use in a school gymnasium.
Sure.
Corbin Anderson misses the first. That's the first free throw by Haxtun today.
It is?
And the 4th free throw in the entire game.
Oh, wow.
Ain't that something?
Interesting, yeah.
Corbin Anderson, the trash man, looking to tie this game up with this free throw. 34-35, Otis leads with 2 minutes and 46 seconds left in the third quarter. He does it. 35 all.
How many rebounds does he have?
Corbin Anderson with 8 total rebounds in this game.
12 and a half.
12 and a half is what you're thinking he's going to.
This holiday season, Main Street Graphics is calling the winning play for custom style. Whether you're cheering under Friday Night Lights or cozying up by the fire, we've got your gear. Embroidery, screen printing, vinyl, and more. From festive hoodies and Team Spirit gear, we'll help you wrap up the perfect gift. Located at 804 West Main in Sterling, we're your local MVP for custom apparel. Main Street Graphics. Custom gear, hometown cheer.
At Points West Community Bank, we're all about you. Our neighbors, friends, and dreamers. We're here to fuel your financial journey with personalized banking that puts your goals first. From home loans to checking accounts, we offer tailored solutions with a smile. Plus, we proudly sponsor local events and support new projects to keep our community thriving. Your success is our mission. Points West Community Bank, where community and banking connect. Member FDIC.
Highway 6 Sports, where Haxtun is never forgotten. On highway6sports.com.
Welcome back here, folks. They're going to send the teams back to the sideline as we have an issue with the scoreboard here in Haxtun. It reset to 8 total minutes. And then when they tried to reset the game clock, it got rid of all the fouls. So kind of a fun little thing there. As we'd like to thank some of our sponsors here on Highway 6 Sports. That should do enough time for us. We'll thank our gold sponsors first. That's Canode Realty and Auction, Haxtun Building Center, Kurtzer's, Colt by IWS, Hoffmeister Insurance, Points West Bank of Haxtun, Main Street Graphics, Coberstein Farms Angus LLC, Haxtun Communications, Red J Welding, 5-Star Rental, Wilson's Repair, Spelt Roofing, Haxtun Credit Union, Bivens Lawns LLC, First National Bank of Fleming, HBF Feedlot, Haxtun Locker Plant, Wyatt Sprinklers, Goddard Farms, and Nico Kalon. Also like to thank OT Sports Check for sharing our live feed to the game here today. Thank you to Jerry Patterson over there, keeping everybody informed on Northeastern Colorado athletics. Otis has it, tipped away by Goddard. They'll reset here in the half court at the 28-foot line. It'll be Demir's going to inbound it here to Grayson Bechtel. Bechtel has it, guarded by Goddard. Gets it over to Price. Price dribbling on the far side wing. Price, ball over his head, looking inside, doesn't like it. Gets back to the top of the key over to Grayson. Grayson guarded by Goddard. Kicks it over to Demir's. Demir's wants to do the lob pass. He does. It's stolen away by Anderson. Anderson gets it out here to Cone. Cone, near side wing. Dribble handoff here to Larson. The defense loses Larson. He drives all the way into the paint, over to the block, to Goddard. Goddard, the runner. He's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Almost didn't know if they were going to call that, Todd.
Yeah, they better have called it. That was a terrible call. They didn't call that.
Maybe waiting to see if it went in, so they could do the big arm chop.
Flush.
Yep. Goddard, first free throw, no good. Man. In these close games, free throws, huge. Now, like we mentioned, neither team has shot too many free throws, so it hasn't killed them yet. But towards the end of a game, man, are they important. Goddard breaks the threshold, and now 36-35, Haxtun leads in this one, all the way up to Demir's. Demir's near side corner. Gets over to Grayson Bechtel. Now back to Demir's for three. He's made one already. He makes another one. Demir's with 6 points in the game, both coming from three-point shots. And it is 38-36, and a timeout from Coach Steed.
I guess it's a good timeout.
Yep, I'd have to agree. It looks like a trap here on Goddard, and instead of a turnover, Coach Steed wants a timeout.
Got to stay out of the corners.
Yep, for sure. In this 1-2-2 press, they're trying to get you to do. Like we mentioned, the most vulnerable spot is the middle. If you can dribble right down the middle of the court, there's nothing they can do. But when you dribble down the sidelines, unless you split defenders before they get their feet together to form this little wall, and get you trapped, that's the only way you can beat it from the sideline is if you can just beat it off the dribble drive and split the defenders before they come together. Because once you do that, then it could become a charge if you try to split them and run through them. So get the ball to the middle. That's the only way to really, truly beat a 1-2-2 press. Bulldogs have done so far so good here in Haxtun as they get trapped there just on that last possession. Ball in. That gets to Larson, top of the key, over to Goddard. Goddard near side wing. Goddard over to Locke, top of the key now. Around the perimeter to Cone. Cone gets his ball tipped away. Demir's on the ground. Back over to Goddard. That is Larson. Now back to Cone. Cone dribbles it back up to the top of the key. And it looks like a 2-3 zone here from Otis. Larson drives into the paint, pushed in the back, and then his shot's no good. I think foul on the floor would have been suffice there, but no call. Here we go. Price, far side wing. Now over to Klinsman. Klinsman inside to Grady Bechtel. Bechtel double team, kicked out to Grayson Bechtel for three. No good. A rebound loose. Finally in the hands of Bechtel. Under the rim, puts up a shot. It's good. And it counts. He'll go to the line. Double whammy there. The rebound and the point.
Yep. Corbin, I think, lost track of him because he had him boxed out there, and I think he just lost him. So
that foul going to be on Larson, his first. 40-36 is the current score. Here in the third, Otis leads by 4, and Bechtel to the line. That's Grady. Going to try to make it a 5-point lead. This one up, no good. Rebound Larson.
Otis's biggest lead, isn't it? 4?
Yeah, or ties it at least. Larson, spin around. Oh, pass over the way over to Koberstein. Koberstein, pump fake, drives in. One step inside the three-point line, puts it up and in. Koberstein has 7 tonight. And we've got a 2-point game here with 42 seconds left. Demers inside to Grady Bechtel. Backdoor action from Klinsman. No pass. Instead goes over to Hornig. Hornig drives in the paint. Hornig spin move. Puts up a shot. Off balance. No good. A rebound is not going to count as a rebound. It's going to be a jump ball and go in favor of Otis with 31.9 seconds left in the third. 2-point game. Haxtun down.
Really like to see him keep him out scoring here.
Inside to Bechtel. Stolen away by Goddard. Goddard dribbles through a couple defenders, guarded tightly by Grayson Bechtel. Instead, pump fake. It goes into the paint, and Larson loses it. A throw over to Bechtel. It was an errant throw. Bechtel fader. Good. That's his shot. My goodness, Grady Bechtel has faded away from more than half of his shots tonight. Here with 10 seconds left, Larson pushes up to Goddard. Goddard 2-on-2. Kick out here to Koberstein. Koberstein 3. It's too strong. A rebound, Grady Bechtel. 3 seconds left. Grady puts up a shot. It's up. Good! Man! Both teams have done it tonight.
2-in-1 game. It's crazy.
Wow. 45-38. Remember when I said, folks, we're going to have an instant classic tonight? I think I meant it.
That shot looked good, though, from the second he threw it up there. I thought, it's like, wow.
Oh, man. Folks, we're having fun here in Haxtun. This has been a heck of a game.
Fun
Todd
game.
His first basketball game is one to remember this year. It's been a blast here so far. We'll see how it ends here in the fourth quarter. Haxtun trails by 7 going into the fourth. We'll be right back here on Highway 6 Sports.
Need a roof you can rely on? Spelt Roofing has Haxtun covered. For years, we've delivered top-notch roofing for homes and businesses with licensed, bonded, and insured experts you can trust. From storm repairs to new installs, we bring quality and care to every project. Plus, we're proud sponsors of Highway 6 Sports, cheering on our local teams. Ready to protect your property? Call Spelt Roofing at 970-774-6554 for a free estimate, or visit speltroofing.com.
Now back to this Highway 6 Sports crew, giving you the most...
Welcome back to Haxtun. Haxtun Bulldogs have got it. They've had it all 3 of the last 3 quarters from the break, and there's going to be a foul here on, looks like Grayson Bechtel. Maybe he ran through a screen. It looked like Koberstein setting a screen on the near side block, and Bechtel may have ran through him. Looking on the replay, and that's exactly what happened. That was Grayson. Should be his first. So the Haxtun Bulldogs will reset here. Try it again. Down 7 here in the beginning of the fourth quarter. Larson dribbling around the top of the perimeter against this zone. Gets it over to Cone. You know, we didn't see much of Goddard in that last quarter when scoring-wise. More Larson. Larson puts up a 3, and Larson's going to get blocked by Grady Bechtel.
His arm span is long. His arms are very long.
Well, we saw it earlier. He did it up and under move and scoop shotted it underneath. And travel call here on Koberstein. And I believe the right call here on the entry pass from the out-of-bounds under. I would like to say 3 steps, as much as I don't want to. That's what it looked like from here. And so Otis will have it. That's Grady Bechtel. Gets it over to Hornig. Hornig near side wing. Hornig drives all the way into the paint. Nobody home. A layup is good for Hornig. And the Haxtun Bulldogs are down 9 now. Larson gives it up to Schramm. Schramm drives baseline. Far side corner. Hammer throw. Koberstein for 3. It's short. Rebound Larson. Man, has he done work in this second half underneath. Over to Koberstein. Top of the key. Over to Cone for 3. It's no good. Rebound Grayson Bechtel. Man. Larson.
Bulldogs are kind of settling.
I agree. Demers splits defenders and falls down, takes a hard fall. They're going to call that foul on Schramm. Looking at the replay, we have a replay here, folks. It is exactly 10 seconds behind that we look to. I don't know. I think he just fell.
Yeah.
So that one goes in favor of Otis. Pretty good. 6 minutes and 50 seconds left. Grayson Bechtel gives it to Grady Bechtel gets it to Grayson. Missed shot. Goddard gets the rebound. Goddard splits defenders. Now gets it over to Larson, top of the key. Larson drives into the paint, puts up a 10-footer. This one's short. A rebound by Grady Bechtel. Bechtel gets it all the way up to Hornig. Hornig all the way to the rim, puts it up too strong. A rebound by Cone, and it looks like a foul going to be on number 32. That's Klinsman, as he just got it tangled up there. That will be Klinsman's second foul in this one. 47-39, 9-point lead here for Otis. This is by far the largest lead of the day for Otis, as it has been neck and neck the entirety of this one. Goddard has it, trying to beat this full court press. They do. That's Cone. Cone gets it to the near side corner. That's Anderson. Thinks about the 3, instead gets it to Goddard. Goddard for 3. You betcha! There's a 3-pointer from Goddard, and a timeout, Coach Steve.
Just what Steve ordered.
Man, 2-possession game. It's a 6-point game. 41-47. We'll send it to our sponsors. We'll be right back here on Highway 6 Sports.
At Points West Community Bank, we're all about you, our neighbors, friends, and dreamers. We're here to fuel your financial journey with personalized banking that puts your goals first. From home loans to checking accounts, we offer tailored solutions with a smile. Plus, we proudly sponsor local events and support new projects to keep our community thriving. Your success is our mission. Points West Community Bank, where community and banking connect. Member FDIC.
Welcome back here wherever you may be listening. Highway6sports.com, the Podbean app, or YouTube Live. Thank you for tuning in here. Bryce Bivens, Todd Workman, as we bring to you the last 6 minutes of regulation here in Haxtun. Hornick, top of the key here for the Otis Bulldogs. Drives in, kick out here to Price. Pump fake all the way to the rim, puts it up off the glass and good. Good little pump fake there for Price, Todd. As the Bulldogs push it all the way up the court, that's to Goddard. Goddard over to Anderson. Goddard slams into the wall hard. Hope he's okay. That's his shoulder. Pass around the perimeter. That's now to Schramm. Schramm drives in the paint over to Larson. Larson puts up a 3. This one from the far side wing. This one rattles around. No good. Tipped away and rebounded by Grayson Bechtel. Grayson pulls down his 3rd rebound as they get it up. Hornig, 2-man play. As this ball, no good from Grayson. Or that is Hornig. Rebound Grayson. Puts it up and in from Price. Man, a great pass from Grayson, and Price just in the right spot. He's got 11 points. They're going to call Demers on a foul here in the full court. It's a 10-point game. 51-41.
It's kind of a weird call. They've been letting them push with their arm the whole night.
Demers has 1 foul. Goddard brings up the court here for Haxtun. Top of the key now to Larson. Larson guarded by Grayson Bechtel. Larson going to get a screen from Anderson. Anderson crashes to the rim. Instead, they're going to pass it around the perimeter over to Koberstein. Loses it temporarily. Inside to Anderson. Out to Goddard. Goddard from 10 feet. Puts it up. In and out. No good. Rebound by Grady Bechtel. Grady pulls down his 4th rebound and brings it up the court himself. All the way to the free throw line. Gets it underneath the Price. Backdoor action. There's Price. Man.
He's having a game.
Otis with the steal. Hornig blocked by Anderson. A timeout here from Coach Kuntz. And man, 53-41 current score. You're right. I mean, that backdoor action is killing Haxtun. Eyes on the ball. You lose everyone behind you.
And they're driving to the hole. Everybody's collapsing to the ball, losing track of their guy, leaving them wide open for a layup. And very effective right now for Otis.
Gosh, this game's been tying myself in knots. I hate it. I hate having a pin, and when you play with the little, I guess the deal that might clip on your pocket, and it just broke off. And there's nothing I hate more than breaking that thing and having a pin cap with
worthless.
Yeah, it's absolutely worthless. So this game has brought me to that point, my breaking point. 12-point lead for Otis here in this one. Price gets it in here to Grayson Bechtel. Bechtel guarded by Coberstein. Man-to-man defense from Haxtun. Bechtel over to Hornick. Top of the key still. Near the half-court line. Double team. Tipped out of bounds by Coberstein. And now it will be Otis basketball underneath the rim.
Haxtun needs to stop here in the worst way in this possession.
You betcha. Stop and a score. Grady Bechtel backing down Anderson. Puts up a shot. Floater, no good. Rebound, Goddard. Here we go. Goddard's third rebound. Breaks the press. Over to Larson. Larson drives into the paint. Oh, huge pass over to Cone. Cone puts up a shot. He's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. And so
okay,
in
this
an
is
attempt,
good.
an attempt to make it a 10-point game, Cone will shoot 2 free throws.
In a game like this, when you can put points on the board with no time running off the clock, you really got to take advantage of it.
First free throw, no good. Taking advantage of it is the name of the game, and
got to knock them down.
Haxton's missed 3 free throws tonight. And they've shot 5. Otis has got to the line 4 times. So on the 6th free throw attempt for Haxton, second from Cone, he makes it. And
is that Colin's first point?
That is Colin Cone's first point of the game.
Wow.
Price. Up the court. Backdoor action to Hornig. Puts it up and in. There it is. Losing track of our defenders. Takes it to the rim. I think Haxton's trying to gamble with trapping, and it's just really backfiring on the play side guy going backward. So 55-42 current score. 3 minutes and 58 seconds remain here in the fourth period. Cone, near side wing, drives into the paint. 10-footer on its way. This one rattles around and goes. Cone has the last 4 points for Haxton. Haxton in a man-to-man full court press. And Klinsman gets it up to Hornick. Hornick will handle the point guard duties for Otis. Top of the key, guarded by Larson. Got to be close to a 5-second call, you'd think.
Yeah.
As they get it inside to Klinsman. Klinsman is pushed, and it should be on the ground. We'll see what they do here, as it was well before the shot. They're going to call 2 free throws. So,
Yeah, it's on the ground. Oh, I missed the replay.
Yeah, just a little too quick.
Yep.
And so first shot here from Klinsman, no good.
Ball never lies.
Well, unfortunately for Klinsman, it's not his fault. But, yep, you're right. Second foul on Larson. Like to see this one, if you're a Haxton fan, rattle out, but it doesn't. Goes in. This Otis team, a well-coached team, they've been playing like it here today. Larson drives into the paint here. Little side step, puts up a shot. He's blocked by Klinsman. It goes into Hornick's hand. Hornick, 3-on-3. Takes it all the way to the rim, and he's blocked by Goddard. Tips it out of bounds off of Hornick. It is evident Hornick's not happy with that one.
No. I don't know if he's mad at himself or the ref officials, but not happy.
Cone, near side wing. Top of the key now to Goddard. Goddard drives into the paint. Floater from 5 feet, you betcha. Okay, back to a 10-point game here. And looks like an error on the Otis Bulldogs side. They throw it away. So here we go. Haxton has it on their own sideline. Lob pass into Goddard. Pass around the perimeter. 10-point game. 2 minutes and 49 seconds remain. Over to Coberstein, far side wing. Coberstein drives to the far side elbow. Over to Goddard. Goddard for 3. It's up. It's good. There we go.
That's what we needed.
That's what the doctor ordered. Hornick, near side wing, drives into the paint. Now looking to kick it out. Instead gets it to Price. Price, a fader. No good. Rebound. Cone.
No.
Cone gets over to Goddard. 56-49. Goddard all the way to the rim. He's going to put up a shot, and he's going to travel. Man.
Oh.
Yep. That was the same thing that happened in the girls' game when Lily Lamasani stood there and was a brick wall.
Yeah.
And the girl fell, and they call a foul. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. That was Anderson got the steal eventually after the loose ball, put up a shot. He's blocked by Bechtel. Man.
What a sequence.
Yep. Price will now take it into the paint, kick it out to Klinsman. Klinsman over to Hornig. Hornig looks at the three instead, dribbles it out with 2 minutes and 7 seconds left. It's 56-49. My goodness, it's a 7-point game here. And this is a fun one, folks. No matter what side you're on. This ball tipped out of bounds here by Larson. Great hands. They tipped it out of Hornig's hand.
Yeah, Coach Kuntz is wanting them to get out.
Yeah.
Set it up, get back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Force Haxton to foul, and Haxton needs the foul. They've only got 2 fouls on the board, so
better do it sooner or later.
Better get some fouls on there. As Larson maybe trying to do that against Hornig, and no foul was called. Hornig gets it over here to Grayson Bechtel, and there we go. There's Koberstein. He does exactly what we mentioned. Koberstein, that's his first foul. Larson doubled over. He's a tired guy. I don't know if he's came out this half.
I don't think he has.
Bechtel, lob pass into Hornig. 7-point game, minute 46 left. Larson going to get a foul here, a blocking foul. And so that'll be Larson's second.
Yeah.
Bechtel, that's Grayson, will inbound it. Gets it into Grayson, or that is Hornig. Hornig in the backcourt finally breaks that threshold, gets into the front court, gets it into Grady Bechtel, backing down Anderson, puts it off the glass, and good.
Strong move by Bechtel there.
Cohn will bring it up the court here. 49 points for Haxton, but 58 for Otis. A steal from Grayson Bechtel off the glass, too strong. Cohn with the rebound. Cohn pushes up to Koberstein. Koberstein, kick out, three-pointer on its way from Anderson. This one too strong. A rebound by Grady Bechtel. Grady Bechtel, baseball pass all the way up to Hornig. Hornig bounce pass to Price off the glass. It's good.
I'll tell you the story of this half for the Otis Bulldogs is Hornig and Price. They've had a great half, both of them.
This one got away from Haxton. Goddard, little spin around jump shot, no good, and a full court pass from Grady Bechtel up to Hornig. It's up and good. Wow.
Those two had a great half for Otis.
Yep. Goddard to the rim, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound Anderson. He'll go to the line here after Price fouled him. Man, it's 62-49 with 36 seconds left. This one, well,
that's kind of weird the way it turned and just got away from him like that.
You know, a couple cherry picks at the end of this made it look a little worse than it was. Shot up and no good from Anderson. Well, we do know what Haxton needs to work on. We get a couple of free throws at the end of practice, potentially. The best free throw shooter on Haxton team right now is 50%.
They also, I think, coaches watch the film, they'll be not telling the kids not to overplay on the drives.
Yep, that backdoor action really hurt the Bulldogs today. Man, Otis, what a hard-fought game. You know, that it seemed like Haxton was handling the full-court press, and they just kept after it. And once Haxton got tired, then it really came into play. Goddard gets the entry pass. A three-pointer is good. We'll see what the Haxton Bulldogs decide to do here. No fouling. 25 seconds left. 10-point game. Grady Bechtel drives into the paint. Kick out here to Klinsman. Klinsman over to Hornick. Hornick drives into the paint now. The ball tipped by Koberstein. They're going to go foul on Koberstein. With 15 seconds left. And that'll be the fifth foul on Haxton. It'll be double bonus, and Hornig will go to the line. Hornig had himself a really good day from the rebounds. That is 5 total rebounds. He's had 4 points in this one. Hornig misses this one. Both teams might need some extra practice at the free throw line today. Man, it's been horrid if you were doing any over-under on the free throw percentage.
Oh, man, it's terrible. Both sides not very good tonight.
Second free throw up and good. He adjusted correctly. 1 for 4 tonight from Hornig at the free throw stripe. Larson dribbles up the court, puts up a three, forces it up. It's going to be short. Rebound goes in the hand of Klinsman. Tipped out of bounds by Koberstein. with 7.6 seconds left. It is an 11-point game here in the fourth quarter. Otis gets it in. That's Grady Bechtel. And what a great game from both teams. Otis, they come away with the 11-point win. They were tied 25-25 in the fourth. We were tied 35-35. Sorry, I meant 25-25 in the second. 35-35 in the third. Otis pulls away late. What a heck of a game, folks. If you're looking for pictures to this game, you can go to, let's see, we've got her. Want to make sure that we say the right name. Plains Perspective Media. That's Zoe Kurtzer. She's the official photographer for Highway 6 Sports. You can go and buy all those photos. I believe it'll take her maybe a couple days to get today's game up and on there. But really great photographer in the Haxtun community. And she's nice enough to let us use her pictures for Highway 6 Sports. So go ahead and support local businesses there. Thank you, Zoe. As Haxtun loses this one by 11 in a very, very fun game. Thought maybe it might come into an overtime game, Todd. But we'll be back here with the Wilson's Repair post-game show here as the Bulldogs fall in this one 52-63.
Are you looking to have the ugliest yard in town? Well, then you better not call Wyatt Sprinklers. Wyatt has some of the most green, the most lush, the most perfect lawns all over Northeast Colorado. Transform your lawn with Wyatt Sprinklers. He does brand new installs. He also does maintenance on existing systems. Wyatt, I've also seen him do some brand new installs on sod. So if you're looking to get some new grass, give him a call, 970-520-2634 today for a perfect lawn.
Hi, I'm Zoe Kurtzer, owner of Plains Perspective Media. Every moment has a story, and I'm here to help you remember yours. I offer photography for seniors, families, couples, and more. Natural, relaxed sessions that feel like you. Got an idea or a location you love? Just reach out. I'm always excited to bring new visions to life. Contact me to book your session today.
Go to Facebook, search Plains Perspective Media. Contact Zoe, the official Highway 6 Sports photographer, to get your pictures done right.
Welcome back to the Wilson's Repair post-game show. I'm Bryce Bibbs here with Todd Workman, where Haxtun Bulldogs fall in this one, 63-52, in a very close-fought game. Really fun game to watch, Todd, as the boys and girls split in this contest. Let's see here. Let's look here. Let's go over Otis's statistics. Stivers had 2 rebounds. Hornig with 5 points and 5 rebounds. Grady Bechtel, 10 points today and 4 rebounds. Grayson Bechtel had 3 points and 4 rebounds. And guessing, yep, that's right. I was just double-checking my stats here. Price with 13 points and a rebound. Demirs had 6 points. And Klinsman with 8. Let's see. Let's recheck that. 3 points and 1 rebound. And let's look here at the Haxtun Fighting Bulldogs. Madden Larson turning it on here in the second half. 9 total points and 6 rebounds. Colin Cohn with 3 points and 4 rebounds. Kanan Koberstein with 7 points and a rebound. Jackson Schramm with 4 points and 2 rebounds. Chase Goddard had 15 with 3 and 8 points and 8 total rebounds. And let's see here, Todd. We kind of joked around about it, but Haxtun, they went 3 for 8 from the free throw stripe.
Yeah. It's got to be, you got to get that up over, you want to be 6 or so, as a team.
Well, both teams actually went 3 for 8. Man, it was a bad free throw shooting game from both teams. And, folks, we'd like to give you our Colt by IWS player of the game. And I didn't talk to you about this, Todd, but Price. I mean, he was a huge player off the bench, I believe. Yeah, he came off the bench, a junior, and he had 13 points. And, while he didn't get on the boards as well as he maybe wanted to in this one, man, did he get to the rim on the offensive side. He was that backdoor guy. He kind of handled a lot of good defensive pressures, but it seemed like that's the Haxtun Bulldogs lost on defensive possessions, and he was always getting to the rim.
He was. They kind of lost track of him, and when he was open, he made the shots, and that was, I think, the difference in the game down the stretch was Price.
For sure.
So,
well, folks, next broadcast is Saturday. We will miss Friday. I'll be in McCook calling the McCook College game. If you want to listen to that one, it's on MCC online. I believe MCCIndians.com. You can listen to that one, but that's where I'll be, and you'll see us again on Saturday in Holyoke, and that will be at the exact same time as the Bronco game. That was just bad luck, Todd. Bad luck.
Yeah. Yes.
But you'll see us there. That's a rivalry matchup. Haxtun won the last 2 matchups, boys and girls, so it should be a real fun one. We'll see you then here on Highway 6 Sports. I'm Bryce. He's Todd. We'll see you next time.
See you guys.